When my son went into the military in 2004, I joined the Michigan Military Moms, and it became a great support group for me, especially in this time of conflict and war. Michigan Military Moms is a nonprofit support group incorporated in the state of Michigan. We support each other and our sons and daughters who are serving or who have served in the military. And the organization has been in existence for 6 years. We support each other, we laugh with each other, we cry with each other. We do crafting of our own. We knit helmet liners and we do hugs and we make certain things for the troops. Tonight's a packaging meeting. This is our holiday packaging. We package 4 times a year. We sometimes get special requests from the troops if they need special things, and we take up and we do whatever we can. They go to our sons and daughters, and so each mom would package for their son or daughter, and we also have a list that our sons and daughters have provided us if there's someone in their unit that has no family or is not getting mail, and so we have a mail call list that we also mail to. Or if there's a special request from a Legion member or VFW member that knows of someone.
It's not just moms with military ties that help out with this group. One area woman took to the cause and started helping out in her own unique way.
I just have been collecting wooden cigar boxes and came across some beautiful patriotic boxes with eagles and stars and stripes on them. Had to find something to do with them, so I contacted Michigan Military Moms and was only planning on sending out 4 boxes. They told me they do 100, so I filled 100 boxes. Every box gets a Twinkie, a Pop-Tart, pudding. Every box gets a little American flag, 2 gold coins, US gold coins, batteries, whatever else I could find to put in there that would fit. It's kind of a compact area. Tried to find some fun things that they would say, oh my God, I haven't had this in a long time. I tried to make it really fun for them.
Our brave servicemen and women get some fun treats, while the military moms back home get a little peace of mind and a warm feeling for making a soldier's day.
It makes my holiday. It goes beyond words. I know what my son felt like when he got packages from us, or we do a birthday program and we send out our son and daughter's addresses, and he got like 75 birthday cards. So when they go to mail call and they get packages or that kind of mail, it just lets them know that people here still care.
Overwhelming, just overwhelming. When the whole project started to come together and I started making the boxes, my heart was just filled with joy the whole time. I wanted to do every box myself so I could make sure every box got the love that it needed.
The military moms put their caring touches on everything that they do, and will continue to do so as long as they and our soldiers are called upon.
Next year and every year I'll do 100 boxes till the troops come home, but I do need some cigar boxes.
It's time for our live parade coverage, so I'm going to turn over the broadcast to the parade announcer, Craig Schuler, and I'll see you at the end of the parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the police honor guard here, the parade marshal and special guest. Now passing by you with your parade marshal, Michael Thornton, U.S. Navy SEAL retired. South Carolina Natives completed several tours of duty in Vietnam and Thailand during 1960, from 1968 to 73. During his final tour, he was awarded the Medal of Honor for heroic actions, which resulted in saving the life of a fellow SEAL. Thornton is also the recipient of numerous other decorations and awards, among them the Silver Star, the Bronze Star medals with Combat V and Purple Heart. He's riding in a 1998 Ford Mustang Cobra SVT, previously owned by Jerry Farrick, fondly known as Super Sailor. He was a member of the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 267. We also have our special guest, William Anderson, American Legion State Commander. Followed by the Edsel Ford High School Band, Tricia Volker, Director. join me in honoring our parade marshal and special guest, and again extend to them the warm Dearborn welcome. And thank you very much to the Edsel High School Band. We now also have a special color guard this morning, sticking to our theme, patriotism past and present. Now passing in review, a special color guard paying tribute to America's and Dearborn's proud tradition of patriotism past and present. The figures depicted represent those who served in our nation's armed forces throughout history, from the Revolutionary War to the modern era. Please join me in a round of applause to honor all those who have served. Now we have our chairman for the 2009 Memorial Day Parade. Our parade chairman for today's parade are Gary Tanner, George Harvey, Tom Wilson, Richard Fleet, Craig Tillman, John Ruslowski, and George Lyskis. We'd like to give special thanks to all of them for their help and support. Craig Tillman and Tom Wilson are riding in a Ford Mustang provided by Karen Kirsch, who volunteers her and shows her support to the veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, also passing review, the past and present Veterans of the Year. Commander in 2008 Veteran of the Year, Gary Tanner, with his wife Agnes and their children, Noah and Philip, riding in the Mustang provided by Dennis Lark. 2007 Veteran of the Year, Frank Palaccio, his wife Pam. 2001 Veteran of the Year, Joe Terry. 2003 Veteran of the Year, Ted Gaiecki. 2004 Veteran of the Year, Al Torknesi. And George Harvey, Veteran of the Year from 1984. A special thanks to Dennis Lark and family for driving their Mustangs. The Larks have been a part of the City of Dearborn's Memorial Day celebration for many years. Parade goers and residents appreciate their support. Riding in the Red Thunderbird, past Veteran of the Year from 1987, former Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council Commander Dave Dumas. Red T-Bird, owned and driven by Julie Pucci. Followed by Dearborn Audrey Myers, past Grand Marshal and World War II veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, now passing in review, the mayor of the hometown of automotive pioneer Henry Ford, the Honorable John B. Jack O'Reilly Jr. From the Dearborn City Council, Council President Tom Tefelski and family. Also from the Dearborn City Council, Council President Pro Tem Nancy Hubbard, Councilman Douglas B. Thomas, Councilwoman Suzanne Serini, Councilman Mark Shushanian, Councilman Robert A. Abraham, Councilman George Terraney, Dearborn City Clerk Kathleen Buda. From the 19th District Court, the Honorable Chief Judge Mark Summers, the Honorable Judge William C. Hultgren, and the Honorable Judge Richard Wygonick. From the Dearborn School Board, Superintendent Brian Whitson, Mary Petlichkoff and Amy Blackburn. Also, Pamela Wandless. United States Congressman John Dingell and Mrs. Debbie Dingell. United States Congressman John Conyers, Dearborn representatives in the Michigan Legislature, Senator Irma Clark Coleman, State Representative David E. Nathan, Wayne County Executive Robert Ficano, Wayne County Commissioner Gary Warnchuk, heading up our 1st Division, the 338th U.S. Army Band, the premier band of all the U.S. Reserve components. The band is co-located in Livonia, Michigan and Whitehall, Ohio. The band's commander and conductor, Chief Warrant Officer Marty Marks. Polish Legion American Veterans, Dearborn, Post 75, Richard Chabenda, Commander of Post 75. Post 75 of the PLAV was chartered over 70 years ago in Dearborn. Polish Legion American Veterans, Ladies Auxiliary, Chapter 75, President Lynn Domsek. Chapter 75 Ladies Auxiliary has been serving area veterans for over 50 years. They volunteer at VA hospitals, work with youth groups, and give out scholarships. Jesper Blavid, VFW Post 5112, Commander John Benzik. Members of this post are involved in civic affairs and veterans' needs and problems. They also visit and provide necessities for Detroit VA hospital patients. Also passing by in review, the Catholic War Veterans Post 1540. Members of this post visit and provide necessities for Detroit VA hospital patients as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the 82nd Airborne Division Association, 101st Airborne Division. Leading the color guard is Commander Jim Etherton. The 82nd Airborne Division was activated March 25, 1942 under the command of Major General Omar Bradley. In World War II, the 82nd Airborne Division spent 2 years overseas and 442 days in combat. The 82nd Airborne Division was the most decorated division in Europe in World War II. Wayne County Sheriff Warren C. Evans in the Sheriff's Mounted Unit. The Wayne County Sheriff's Mounted Patrol, founded in 1980 to patrol the county's sprawling park system. Now passing in review, the American Czech veterans of World War II, Hubert Feitel, Commander. Marching with Commander Feitel is his wife, Fridella.
believe they're in the car there. Both Fordson High School graduates, lifetime Dearborn residents for nearly 80 years. The General Henry Dearborn AMVETS Post Number 4, Tom Wilson, Commander. This post is involved in Veterans Affairs, needs, and activities. Several members of the post are part of the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council Honor Guard that performs at veterans' funerals and other events. AMVETS Ladies Auxiliary Post 45 with President Rose Solak, riding in the 1940 Ford Convertible Club Coupe, owned and driven by Simon Hetchigan. Also accompanying the ladies from Post 45 Auxiliary in today's parade, Ronald Campbell, Navy Petty Officer 3rd Class, from the Veterans Hospital. Dearborn's hometown Marine Corps League, Detachment 152, Jerry Miller, Commander. The Dearborn Detachment was founded on November 1st for 1941 by former Mayor Orville Hubbard, a Marine himself. Detachment 152 is the oldest Marine detachment in the state of Michigan. Now passing the reviewing stand, Downriver Post 92, Royal Canadian Legion. Majority of these members of Post 92 Royal Canadian Legion are from the Dearborn area and belong to the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council. They support many veterans activities throughout the Michigan area. The Vietnam Veterans of America, James L. Heward Chapter 267, Roy Flores, President. With over 200 members, Chapter 267 meets the fourth Wednesday of the month at 7:30 at the American Legion Post 364 on Telegraph Road. Once again, the City of Dearborn and the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council wishes to express its appreciation to the Vietnam Veterans of America, James L. Heward Chapter 267, for being the largest and most consistent donor to the parade's aircraft flyover fund. We also had American Legion Fort Dearborn Post 364 and Women's Auxiliary Post 364. Richard Fleek and Brenda Fleek, Commander and President there. Another very important support group, the Michigan Military Moms, founded in 2002 to support moms with sons and daughters serving in the military. They currently have over 200 active members in the Dearborn, Dungee, Troy, and Livingston County MMM groups. For more information, check out their website at michiganmilitarymoms.org. These moms support one another in their joys and their sorrows with a level of understanding that only can be found among other moms whose children are serving or have served in the military. The Gold Star Wives leading the group today is Beulah Banks. The Gold Star Wives is a veteran service organization who works tirelessly to secure the benefits for the widows, widowers, and children of those who gave their lives in military service. American Legion Ford Motor Company Post 173, Craig R. Tillman, Commander. River Rouge High School ROTC carrying the colors for the Ford Motor Post for the second year in a row. Now passing the reviewing stand, Disabled American Veterans, Corporal Ian Gray, Chapter 51, Commander Tom Houle. DAV Chapter 51 is devoted to the cause of improving and advancing the condition, health, and interest of all injured and disabled veterans. The color guard here consists of 5 ROTC cadets from Livonia. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of special vehicles in today's parade. The hydrogen hybrid vehicle, the National Automotive Center of the Tank and Automotive Research and Development Engineering Command, headquartered right here at the Detroit Arsenal in Warren, partnered with outside contractors to convert 10 hybrid electric sport utility vehicles to operate on condensed hydrogen. We also have an MXT military vehicle produced by International Truck. After the parade, the MXT will be parked in City Hall Park if anyone would like to get a closer look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, the second public safety, and not by far the least, part of Dearborn, our Dearborn Fire Department Color and Honor Guard. The men and women of the Dearborn Fire Department respond to nearly 10,000 emergency calls every year. They are highly trained in firefighting, advanced life support, technical rescue, and emergency management techniques. A big round of applause for our Dearborn Fire Department men and women, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the O.L. Smith Middle School Band, Greg Gossard, Director. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Let Freedom Ring float from the Detroit Parade Company. The Dearborn Rotary is sponsoring the appearance of the Let Freedom Ring float from the Parade Company. Riding on the float today, Ray Trudeau, Wally Smith, Jim Mackey from the Rotary, and a number of active servicemen. This float features powerful patriotic icons such as a 15-foot-tall Statue of Liberty and a majestic American bald eagle with a 14-foot wingspan, clutching an American flag. The 4-foot replica of the Liberty Bell and flowing flags represent the 5 branches of the U.S. Armed Forces. Now passing in review the Association of Patriotic Arab Americans in the Military. Marching today are Arab Americans who served and are currently serving in the military. Some members served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, Iraq, and Afghanistan. There are 4,500 Arab Americans currently serving in the U.S. military. Founded shortly after September 11, 2001, the group's goal is to highlight the patriotism and contributions of Arab Americans to America's freedom. The first Arab American to die in the fight for freedom was Private Nathan Badine with the 18th Continental Army on May 23, 1776. Arab Americans have served in every war since then. For more information on this group, you can visit their website at apaam.org. Now passing the reviewing stand, Michigan Chapter 101st Airborne Association. Marching today are veterans of D-Day, Market Garden, Holland, Bastogne, and Vietnam veterans of Hamburger Hill, Firebase Ripcord, and members of the 506th PIR Band of Brothers fame. Reenactors today are from ABLE 506 Living History Group. ABLE 506. The 41st Infantry Division Association 116th Medical Detachment Association. The 1951 M38 Willys Korean War Jeep is owned by Gary and Mary Redfern of Ypsilanti with World War II veteran from the 41st Infantry Division, Romero Hinojosa. The M38 1952 Willys Korean War Jeep owned by Tom Coogan and Lori Church of Pinckney, Michigan. The 1941 Dodge half-ton ambulance owned by Jim and Beth Terza of Canton. The Washtenaw County 40 and 8 Voiture 957. The 40 and 8 started during World War I in France. It got its name from the narrow French boxcars called voitures, which would hold up to 40 men or 8 horses and transport them to the front. The 40 and 8 is now an honor society of the American Legion. Veterans must be invited to join. Today, the 40 and 8 raises money with the boxcars for training of nurses and doctors, child welfare programs, and community work. Ladies and gentlemen, now passing in review the Dearborn High School Band, Jeff Onchuk, Director. Once again, the Dearborn High School Band, Jeff Oshnock, Director. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Dearborn Free and Accepted Masons with other Masonic groups. The Dearborn Lodge has been part of the Dearborn community since 1866. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the City of Dearborn and the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council would like to thank and recognize the premier sponsors of today's events, Dearborn Federal Savings Bank and the Dearborn Rotary, once again, for sponsoring the appearance of the Let Freedom Ring float from the Parade Company. Thank you to the Rotary. Our major sponsors, Aco Hardware and LaFontaine Automotive Group. Other parade sponsors include Brian O'Donnell, the Dearborn Outer Drive Kiwanis Club, East Dearborn Downtown Development Authority, Health Alliance Plan of Michigan, Henry Ford Fairlane Emergency Room, the Hyatt Regency Dearborn. Now passing in review, the Kiwanis Club of Dearborn. The Kiwanis Club of Dearborn has been serving the community for over 80 years. The Kiwanis Annual Peanut Drive will be held the second weekend in September. Also, a special thanks to Andiamo, the Dearborn Chapter Order of the Demolay, Dearborn Hills Golf Course, the Dearborn Inn, Eppinger Manufacturing, Kroger, Dennis Lark, Jack Demmer Ford, Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac, Luxury Limousine, Merchant Fine Wine, Julie Pucci, Albert Taylor, the Henry Ford, America's Greatest History Attraction, Westbourne Chrysler Jeep, and all of the community groups in the parade that made donations to support our veterans today. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Polish Alliance Dancers of Dearborn. The group is celebrating its 46th year serving the Polish American community with instruction provided to student members ages 3 to 17 in authentic Polish dance, language, and culture. The Polanie group provides authentic instruction to adult students 18 years of age and older. All are welcome to join. A great opportunity to discover your Polish spirit and soul. Ladies and gentlemen, again, don't forget, during today's parade, the veterans invite you to purchase hot dogs and beverages right over here at City Hall Park, located right next to Dearborn City Hall, near the corner of Michigan and Maple. Also available to purchase are raffle tickets to win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. All of the sales today raises money for veterans' causes. The Exchange Club of Dearborn, started by Henry Ford and active since 1925. The Exchange Club of Dearborn is the oldest service club in the city. Members of the Dearborn Exchange Club support many city projects and organizations, such as the Dearborn Police Department, Dearborn Schools, and many other projects and organizations here in the city of Dearborn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Bryant Middle School Band. Rick Pierce, director. The Lebanese American Heritage Club, Arab American Scholarship Foundation, and Dearborn Stars Soccer Club. Serving the community for over 26 years, the Lebanese American Heritage Club, founded by businessman Ali Jawad. That's our flight of T6s. We'll get back to them real quick. The Lebanese American Heritage Club is a cultural organization with various departments focusing on social, cultural, educational, and athletic needs of the greater community. That was one of the many flights those T6s will make over the parade route today. The T6s were flown in World War II and later used in the Korean War by tactical air controllers of the 5th Air Force. Looks like they're coming back around. Ladies and gentlemen, in the reviewing stand here now, passing the reviewing stand, the Dearborn Senior Walking Club. They've been walking their way to health for 3 years. They meet in the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The Yemen American Benevolent Association, a helpful hand for all your needs. YABA lives in the heart of the Arab community. That sounded like a mosquito. That's funny because that's what those T6s were called. These legendary T6s, also known as mosquitoes because of their mosquito call sign during missions, but also because of the distinctive sound of their engines. These planes are owned by the veterans who have fully restored them. And once again, the City of Dearborn and the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council wishes to express its appreciation to the Vietnam Veterans of America, James L. Huard Chapter 267, for being the largest and most consistent donor to the parade's aircraft flyover fund. Now passing in review, the Dearborn Outer Drive Kiwanis and Key Club, Mr. Ted Byland, President. Dearborn Outer Drive Kiwanis run Safety Town and the Dictionary Project. They gave every third grader in the Dearborn Public School System a dictionary this year. Now passing by the reviewing stand, the Italian-American Fraternal Club of Dearborn, Joe Persicone, President. And once again, the T6 is overhead. The Italian-American Fraternal Club of Dearborn was established in Dearborn in 1948. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, I think I just smelled some hot dogs up here. Again, don't forget, during today's parade, the veterans invite you to purchase hot dogs and beverages in City Hall Park, located right next to Dearborn City Hall here at the corner of Michigan and Maple. Also, raffle tickets are available for purchase to win a new Harley Davidson. And another flyover the T6 aircraft. And now, passing by the reviewing stand, Friends for the Dearborn Animal Shelter, led by Elaine Green. Thanks to the City of Dearborn and the community of volunteers and supporters, the Friends can proudly celebrate over 15 years of caring for lost and homeless animals. Some of these playful pups are available for adoption. These spokes dogs here today are representing their friends, both the cat and dog variety, back at the shelter, who await their new forever family to adopt them. They are on parade 24/7, online at dearborn-animals.com. Let's hear it for the Divine Child High School Marching Band, led by Robert Bush, Director of Bands. The band performed this past winter in Chicago and at Disney World last spring. They were awarded a medal at the MSBOA Festival and are the pride of Falcon Country at Divine Child High School. third division of today's parade, the City of Dearborn Community Emergency Response Team, also known as CERT. The Dearborn Community Emergency Response Team is over 180 volunteers member strong and trained to help out during times of disaster. They recently took first place overall in the 2009 Michigan State CERT Games. Walking with CERT today are two of their members, Suzanne Rohn and Zeke, her German Shepherd. Zeke is being trained for search and rescue. Also walking today, the Arab American Chaldean Center CERT team. And once again overhead, the flight of T6s. And here passing the reviewing stand, Everyday Heroes float. These are our everyday heroes, but let's give them a hand again, the police and fire department, ladies and gentlemen. Now passing by the reviewing stand, the Dearborn Police Department Bomb Squad. The Bomb Squad offers an elite response capability. One of a limited number of bomb squads in the state, the Dearborn Squad is comprehensively trained and fully equipped. It offers our citizens and neighboring communities an immediate response when needed. The truck is a 2009 GMC 550 with a custom-built utility area. A dedicated vehicle is an essential part for an efficient bomb squad response. The trailer is a NABCO gas-tight total containment vessel. They're followed by the Oakwood Trauma Services MICU. Oakwood Hospital now is a trauma-recognized hospital right here in Dearborn. And I don't think you can miss these guys. Way up in the air, the Redford Township Unicycle Club. This is the 35th year that the Redford Township Unicycle Club has been parading and performing throughout southeastern Michigan. Each winter, the Redford Township Unicycle Club offers a class for beginning riders and travels to the national competition every summer. For more information, as you can see right on their truck here, visit the club's website at rtuc.org. Now passing the reviewing stand, Sickles Dance Gallery and Christine Sickle. Students of Sickles Dance Gallery are dancing to music of Prince entitled America. Dancers from Sickles participate in community theaters, events, and school plays. They have won numerous overall and gold awards in competition this year and will be competing in the Applause Nationals this June in Chicago. Sickles Dance has partnered with the Dearborn Public Schools, and classes are now being offered through the Dearborn Public Schools Community Education Program. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're invited to attend a special remembrance service honoring those Americans who have given their lives in defense of our liberty. The remembrance service will take place immediately following the Memorial Day Parade at the Dearborn War Memorial, which is located next to City Hall here on the corner of Michigan and Schaefer. Offering remarks during the service will be Dearborn Mayor Jack O'Reilly, as well as our Grand Marshal, retired United States SEAL and Medal of Honor recipient Michael Thornton. Also during the service, we'll have the Dearborn High School Band perform. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Dearborn Stars. Presenting the winners of the second annual Dearborn Stars Talent Competition, Maddie Kaplan, vocalist, Falcon Simpson, vocal piano, Christine Schauder, dancer, Jessica O'Sullivan, vocalist, Irene Margaret Smith, original reading, and Wesley Dalton, vocalist. These title holders have performed at community events throughout the year. This year's competition will be held October 2009 at the Ford Community Performing Arts Center. Cub Scout Pack 1111, sponsored by Cherry Hill Presbyterian Church, led by Cub Master Jim Patterson. Gentner Farmall with Cub Scout Pack 1112. This group is passing out apples from Westbourne Farm Market to parade goers. Their motto is farming feeds and supports our troops. And now passing in review, Pack 1116 from Lindbergh Elementary. Cub Scout Pack 1116 has been sponsored by Lindbergh Elementary PTA for over 60 years. Representing Duval Elementary with Cubmaster Greg Green, Pack 1117. This pack has 31 boys from Duval Elementary. Pack 1127, Sacred Heart School, Brent Richards, Cubmaster. Pack 1127 has been very active in community service projects. They have also participated in several projects to send supplies to our troops overseas. Their float is a tribute to the tomb of the unknown soldier and all those who gave their lives that we may be free. And from Divine Child, Pack 1151. Pack 1151 has been around for over 50 years and still going strong. Now Now passing in review, let's hear it for the Fordson High School Band, Scott Guthrie, Director. Girl Scout troops from Neighborhood Services Unit 17, East Dearborn. Girls from K through 12 may join a Girl Scout troop to learn and have fun. Girl Scouts of the USA was founded on March 12, 1912. We have a group of Girl Scouts from Duval Elementary. This group of Scouts includes Brownie Troop number 1003, Brownie Troop 1879, and Daisy Troop 41495. Thank you for marching today, Girl Scouts. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Future Youth Movement of Lebanon, U.S. Chapter. The U.S. Chapter of the Future Youth Movement of Lebanon honors those soldiers who have sacrificed their lives for the freedom and security of America, and honors their founder, the late Prime Minister of Lebanon, who gave his life for the freedom, unity, and independence of his beloved country, Lebanon. And now we have three bands: the Lowry Middle School Band, the Eunice Middle School Band, and the Salina Intermediate School Band. Eric Shea and Chris Zingle, directors. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, following the Remembrance service today, which immediately follows today's parade, there will still be food, beverages, and raffle tickets available, as well as a free outdoor concert right here in City Hall Park. The Rackham Ensemble Singers will be performing great songs, including some boogie-woogie favorites from the World War II era. Heading up our 4th Division, Monsignor Schulte Assembly 0492, Knights of Columbus Dearborn, with the 4th Degree Color Guard Corps, the USA and Canada, led by Commander Sir Knight Don Brzozowski. The meaning of the Color Corps: gold is for the Master of the District, green is for the Marshal, purple for the commander of his unit, white for the navigator of the assembly, and red is for the Color Corpsmen. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Bishop Foley Council Knights of Columbus, 2660, Lawrence Szymanski Grand Knight. Presently, the council chambers is located at St. Clement Catholic Church. Bishop Foley Council was founded in 1927. St. Clement Catholic Church, led by Father Arnie Tequile. St. Clement's has been providing 82 years of service to the city of Dearborn. The oldest and tallest evergreens of Dearborn are still standing on the church grounds. The Knights of Columbus, Father Patrick O'Kelly Council, number 3860. Father O'Kelly's Knights of Columbus Council has been serving the Dearborn community for over 50 years. They look forward to continuing that support. The council was chartered on June 15, 1954, and was named in honor of the missionary of Dearborn and the surrounding area, Father Patrick O'Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Woodworth Middle School Band, Susan Harden, director. Ladies and gentlemen, now passing by the reviewing stand, the Dearborn Historical Museum, Sons and Union Veterans of the Civil War, Northwest Territory of the North and South Skirmishers Association. The Dearborn Historical Museum is made up of various buildings at two locations. The first is the Commandant's Quarters, located at Michigan and Monroe. The second is the McFadden Ross House, the Museum Annex, and the Gardner House, found at 915 Brady. The Dearborn Historical Museum is part of the 1833 Federal Arsenal here in Dearbornville, Michigan. Both reenacting groups today are Dearborn Historical Guild members. They're followed by the Henry Ford Estate Fairlane. Visit the magnificent home the Model T built. Tour the Henry Ford Estate, a National Historic Landmark. For more information, visit henryfordestate.org. The Henry Ford, America's greatest history attraction, inspiring people to learn from authentic objects, stories, and lives of America's traditions of ingenuity, resourcefulness, and innovation. Stop by the Henry Ford for rock stars, cars, and guitars too. Runs through September 7th this year. There will be historic baseball games each weekend through August 23rd, and the favorite motor muster is June 20th and 21st. The Henry Ford is made up of 5 distinct attractions designed to captivate and inspire visitors of all ages. They are Greenfield Village, the Henry Ford Museum, the Rouge Factory Tours, the Benson Ford Research Center, and the Henry Ford IMAX Theater. Colonel Joshua Howard Chapter, National Society Daughters of the American Revolution. Their goal is to perpetuate the memory and spirit of the men and women who achieved American independence and to foster patriotic citizenship. Membership is open to women 18 years and older who are descendants of Revolutionary War veterans. Fort Dearborn National Society Children of the American Revolution. Now passing the reviewing stand, Dearborn Senior Television. They have been providing programming for over 26 years, airing on CDTV, City of Dearborn Television, Comcast Channel 12, and WOW Channel 10. The Video Club keeps up with busy seniors who are active in their community. DSTV salutes and honors veterans of all conflicts. Now passing the reviewing stand, the Dogmatics Canine Precision Drill Team. Led by Director Dan Morris, the group is made up of 20-plus members that have been training their dogs for several years at Dan Morris Dog Training in Livonia. Some of the dogs are also certified as therapy dogs. They can go into hospitals for therapy with patients. The Dearborn Sail and Power Squadron, unit of the United States Power Squadrons. Led by Commander Al Hababi, the Dearborn Power Squadron helps save lives through boating education and promotes fraternal and civic activities among boaters. The Honor Guard proudly displays the U.S. flag, the U.S. Power Squadron ensign, and the squadron burgee. They are celebrating over 55 years of service to Dearborn and southeastern Michigan. The Power Squadron proudly salutes men and women who have gone before us to protect our country and preserve our freedom. Now passing in review, students and families from Dearborn Christian School, partnering with families for quality Christian education. Parents are important and welcome at DCS. The school is interdenominational, parent-sponsored, and parent-controlled. With a family atmosphere, the school is located on Donaldson, and they are celebrating over 50 years of providing quality education here in Dearborn. Now passing in review, the Dearborn Special Olympics from Howe School. Special Olympics mission is to provide sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. And the last group in our parade this morning, American car manufacturers. Dearborn dealerships salute all veterans. Concluding today's 85th annual Memorial Day Parade, a white Lincoln MKS from Jack Demmer Lincoln Mercury, and a Chrysler 300 from Westbourne Chrysler Plymouth Jeep. American cars manufactured in America. All of these dealerships are located on Michigan Avenue in Dearborn, and they salute our American veterans in their patriotic vehicles. Let's give them a big hand and a hand to all the 2009 parade participants for a great parade. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the remembrance service near the War Memorial here at City Hall, immediately following today's parade, and for the free concert from the Rackham Ensemble Singers.
That was a great parade, and what a great way to honor those who have served and who are serving our country now. We are getting ready for the remembrance ceremony that is happening right here at the Dearborn War Memorial. While we are waiting, let's take a quick tour around our community to see the many memorials that have been built right here in Dearborn to honor our country's veterans.